Okay, welcome to TarotScopes for Monday, December 14th. And we're going to start with Aries, like usual. And here we go. Aries. Out of all the reindeer, you know you're the mastermind. Run, run, Rudolph, run far behind. Run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it to town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him he could take the freeway down. Run, run, Rudolph, ring like a merry-go-round. All right, so here we go, Aries. We got a couple of interesting cards for you today. We have got first Nightingale Spirit. Nightingale Spirit is in the reverse, and it's really saying that maybe we feel a little unloved, maybe we feel a little neglected at this time. Maybe we've made time for other things or for other people, and maybe we don't feel like that is being reciprocated, which is further from the truth. It's just a very, very busy time of year right now. And it's not that love isn't there. It's just that, again, everybody's a little busy. And here's something else too. Remember that everybody loves a little different, right? You've got those 5 love languages, and maybe your love language is different than somebody else's. That doesn't mean that they don't love you. It just means that they love you in their own way, if that makes sense. Doesn't mean that it's not reciprocated. We got Vulture Spirit here too. Remember, I was talking about making sure that we're not wasting our time. You know, we're hoping that we're not wasting your time, and you're not. You're spending great deal of time with family, with friends, in a very, very safe environment, in a very safe way. So no, nothing at this time is going to be wasted for you. No resources, no time, no nothing. I do also see the Snake Spirit here, saying that we are going through a healing phase. I really feel like this is a recurring message for a lot of people at this time, because I did pull a general for someone else, and this card came up. This card has actually come up so many times today. A lot of people need some healing. It's a very, very trying time. Christmas can be the best time of the year for people, or the worst time of the year for people. So let's try to make it a good time for everybody, okay? I hope that resonates with you, Aries. Next, we got Taurus. Taurus. Here we go. Taurus, my bulls. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents under a tree. Christmas Eve will find me where love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my my dreams. All right, so Taurus, we got some pretty interesting cards for you as well. So first and foremost, we've got two cards that we need to talk about. We've got Otter Spirit in reverse and Squirrel Spirit in reverse. And this is telling me that one, we feel like we're doing a lot of our stuff alone by ourselves. I know a couple Tauruses that they've got certain plans, certain aspirations, certain goals that they have in mind that they've set for themselves. And it's really hard. This time of year is really, really hard, especially for small business owners who only provide services and not physical gifts. You know what I mean? Really, really hard. And then with COVID and with people staying home, not making a lot of money, this time of year is really hard. And it's making you feel like maybe you can't believe, you don't believe in yourself and your capabilities, Taurus. And, you really feel alone. Maybe you really feel like you're in this venture alone by yourself and nobody is helping you. And if you just look around, Taurus, with all of your stubbornness, you're going to see multiple people there that have your back, that are standing there with you. Just continue to believe in yourself. Keep continuing to believe in your purpose, and you will have what you're looking for. I also see here the Horse Spirit and the White Raven Spirit. They're in the upright. This is telling me that this is you're a very, very free-spirited person, and that you really, really want that freedom to do what you want to do, to create your own destiny, to create your own, manifest your own dreams, which is what you're trying to do with these other two cards. But it's the difference of feeling like you're not making it, but actually pressing and knowing that you're going to make it. White Raven Spirit in the upright is saying that you just have to continue trusting in yourself. You have to continue trusting in that intuition that you have. Pay attention to those messages because they're coming in strong, and you will continue to benefit from your own personal intention, intuition, and manifestations. Trust in yourself because you make magic happen. Okay? And every time I see the Horse Spirit, I think of this Coheed and Cambria song, Running Free. 'Cause you're going home, you're running free, as you were meant to be, if it didn't cost you anything at all. I love Coheed and Cambria. They're probably like my favorite band. But I digress. Gemini! I was singing this song out of my car the other day. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. I don't want a doll, no rinky-rinker toys. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus will mind to you. He don't have to use a dirty chimney flue. Bring him to the front door, that's the easy thing to do. I could see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy, what surprise, when I open up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I freaking love that song. Gemini, I love that song. Okay, so a couple of cards that we need to go over. I feel like we're trying really, really hard. There's a lot of things that we're doing here that we're trying very hard to do. We have plans, aspirations for the future. And this future is going to help lay down a very, very solid foundation for us to grow with, to grow with, to develop. And right now you feel like the current path that you're on is not going to help you with that foundation, or maybe we're procrastinating. Maybe we have too much of a free spirit and we're not concentrating enough and we're procrastinating. Or maybe there are other things that are on our mind, like maybe trying to declutter our noise, trying to get rid of all the crazy that is going on, right? Frog spirit in the reverse. Clearing out the closet, clearing out the clutter, getting rid of the things and people in our lives that no longer serve us, that are only there to hurt us, right? So we're too busy with that. We're too distracted. Maybe even having a sense of freedom that we feel like isn't there. Maybe having a sense of constraint or restraint that we didn't think we were going to have or need. Lizard spirit here as well, but he's in the upright, and he really talks about planning. We've got dreams, we've got aspirations that we want to bring into light, but really planning is very important. We are very, very too concerned about the end destination that we're not focused on the now and the present and the things that we need to do to plan plan to succeed. And that's another thing that Beaver Spirit tells us to do, is in order for us to succeed, we've got to build that foundation. And so now we're going to come back. I'm going to bring it back to like English class, right? You remember when you had to make a paper and your English teacher wasn't satisfied until you reached these certain stages, right? And one of those stages was, okay, let me see an outline of your paper. Let's plan out what it is you're going to write about. And that is before you even hit your destination, you're doing your planning. And this is the same thing about everything in your life. You have a goal, sure, but we can't hyper focus on this goal. We need to plan out so that when we reach this end destination, we've gotten what we wanted. Okay, super, super important. So I hope this makes sense for you, Gemini. Planning, lay down that foundation, stop procrastinating, and maybe some of that procrastinating, right? The freedom is yours. That horse spirit may not just be, that restriction. That it could also be maybe we've got too much freedom. Maybe we're just taking our time too much, right? So it's super important. Take care of your business, Gemini, okay? You want to succeed, take care of your business. All right, Cancer. I like this particular song because it's like the same lyrics over and over again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. All right, Cancer, what do we got? We got a couple of cards that we need to go over. I'm trying to set back so that you don't see just my forehead. Because the camera is a little closer than what I would like. But that is totes fine. We're still working it. Okay, so Cancer. We feel like maybe we've given away part of ourselves, maybe to other people, maybe to other causes. And it's really hard for us to, we're finding it very hard for us to make our own dreams come to life, where I got Honey Badger here in the reverse too. It's almost like we want to reclaim our power, Black Panther spirit. We want to, reclaim our power. We want to be fearless. We want to be bold. We want to do all of these things, but I feel like somebody is holding us back. Something is holding us back, not allowing us to show our true selves at this time. I'm also seeing here parrot spirit, right? And it's like the parrot, right? The parrot that knows how to talk will just keep repeating what you say, or you know what I mean? So you don't want that parrot to repeat something negative or bad or wrong. So really what it's saying is choose our words carefully, because those words do come back to us. Choose those words carefully, watch our words. This may be a time where we want to be just a little bit more politically correct. I also see here that it's the swan spirit, okay? Time for a deep dive. What does that really mean? So we've got all of these things here that we feel are pressing against us, and spider spirit here, that we're trying to make these dreams into reality. We're trying to, you know, make this web of amazingness, but because we're so hyper focused on other things, not ourselves, we need to take this deep dive now to really focus on us, focus on what we want and how we can get to our end goal, right? That planning piece, but really taking that deep dive, meditation, thinking, writing things out, patience, having patience, like the spider, having patience. But we also have two other really, really great cards, Cancer, that is also going to help to remind you, scarab beetle, that magic works through you, okay? You are the one that does that, not somebody else. You are the one that does the planning. You are the one that makes the things work, not somebody else, right? The only way that you can do what you want is if you reclaim your power back. It's if you decide that you are going to be bold and fearless and not let somebody else take your stuff or something else take that from you, okay? You have to work your magic. And when you do, you'll be starfish spirit, open up to so many possibilities, okay? It's almost like they're just gonna just keep showing up, rejuvenating, infinite possibilities. So remember that. Don't be so hard on yourself. Bring yourself back to center and put yourself where you need to be, because you really need to refine that in yourself. That which you cannot find within, you will never find without. And so we need to take that deep dive so that way we can bring our goals and our wants and our needs into reality. Cancer, that was a lot. Cancer. We're going through some stuff. I understand. Okay, Leo. Typical Leo. This is what we got. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you will ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need. I want about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just... All right. Leo. Okay. Leo. And this is one of those things I got to talk to myself too, right? Because I'm a Leo. Leo. This is a very interesting time for us, Leo, especially this Leo. I keep going back to my own personal stuff because it just makes sense for me to correlate that with the cards so that you can understand how I would read them for myself. But we've got a couple of different things that we need to discuss and talk about. One is that we feel, Leo, that there just isn't enough for us, right? What does that mean? Well, we're trying to start our own thing, right? We're trying to start our own thing, and we feel like we've got to compete with all of these different people, all of these different things. And that maybe there isn't enough, I don't want to say people, that there isn't enough space for you, that maybe everybody else has done what you're doing already, that maybe that you're not unique. But that's not true. That is not true at all. Leo, you're always unique. You always bring your sense of flair to the thing, right? You're not listening to your guides, and you really should be, okay? Your guides are telling you that you are on the right path. You just got to get out of your head. And sometimes you can get into your own head. Otter spirits, okay? Feeling like you're alone. Again, this comes out again for one of the signs. That maybe, you're not alone. You think you're alone, but you're not. You do have support. You do have people there that are going to root for you and for your success and to keep striving for better. But you've got to make that happen, okay? Remember, you are the magic. You need to trust in yourself and your own magic, your own power, right? I throw magic around a lot, but it's really anything that you put your mind to. It's who you are. It's what your intentions are, what you put into the world. Everything that you do is magic. And if you listen to those guides and you keep pushing forward and you keep doing what you want, what makes you happy, what makes you unique, if you keep doing that, you will definitely succeed. And White Raven Spirit is here giving you those wonderful messages from Spirit, because ravens and crows are the messengers of the gods historically, mythologically. They have been. So trust in what they're saying to you. Trust in the gods. Trust in the divine. You're on the right path. People love you. Spirit loves you. I love you. Everybody give Leo a hug, because we've got to do that right now. All right. Virgo. Again, easy Christmas song, because it's really just humming, So Virgo, Carol of the Bells. Well, I've definitely found our theme for today. We definitely, this horse spirit keeps coming out, guys, keeps coming out. Maybe we are feeling constrained. We are feeling like freedom isn't with us, that we don't have this sense of freedom. And for some of us too, I'm going to add that maybe this sense of freedom is coming from the fact that we do have to stay home for the holidays to make sure that our extended family and friends are safe this holiday season, that you are safe this holiday season, especially with the resurgence of COVID. We're almost there. I have been reading and seeing some articles that says that, the vaccine, 70% of people will be vaccinated by next summer. We are in the home stretch, guys, of this issue, and we just need to continue to pull together. So even though you feel like the freedom isn't yours, just remember that this time, this is protection for everybody else. And yes, this makes us not so playful. Maybe we're a little bit grinchy right now, right? Maybe we feel like the Grinch or Ebenezer Scrooge, bah humbug, right? But you can make your own fun. You can start your own traditions this year. You can begin something new or do something different. But don't let the situations that you've got going on that you think prevent you from your freedom, don't let these things take away your love of life, your love, your free spirit. Don't let that happen, okay? It's almost over. Couple other things, Virgo, that we want to talk about. We've got We've got to slow down. Remember, slow and steady. This is one of those cases where the tortoise, the turtle, is going to definitely win out the race over the rabbit. Okay, so we got to continue being slow, continue being steady, and this will help us make great progress. I think one of the things too that we also need to work on while we not in this secluded state, but this is also giving us great time to heal. Snake spirit, this is again the third time that this card has come out today, so we have to definitely, this is a time for us to heal right now. You know, maybe we have experienced some traumatic events or some issues, or whatever the case may be that we need to heal from. Maybe there are old issues that are still clinging to us that we've got to shed that skin off of. And it's very important that I continue to make this reference, because what happens to snakes when they don't shed their skin, but their body becomes deformed, or that part of their skin starts to die, so to speak, you know, which is why you see a lot of people who own snakes, if they need to help their snake pull that shed off, they will, you know, but that is very important, that you shed that old baggage that you no longer need. And the way that this helps affect you, right? Just as the snake sheds its skin to grow into something bigger, so too must you shed all of the crap that's there for you to grow and for you to develop, okay? So make sure we do that. All right, Libra. Libra. Merry Christmas, happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holiday. Full year for this night, the snow is all the trees outside. Hang on the fireside, waiting for Santa to arrive. And all the kids will show, everybody knows it's Christmas time, and all the kids will see the gifts under the tree. It's the best time of year for the family. Wonderful feeling from the floor to the ceiling. It's that time of year. Christmas time is here. Message from above. God sent you his love. Merry Christmas, happy holiday. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holiday. All right, starfish spirit in the reverse. Things are slowing down. We're not ready for things to slow down yet. First of all, hold on, let me, so that you know where I'm getting that from. Starfish spirit reversed, turtle spirit reversed, seahorse spirit upright, otter spirit reversed. So otter spirit again, guys. All right, so there is, life is slowing down for us right now. Maybe to the point so much so that we're just kind of like stuck, like, okay, what's going to happen next? Things are so slow that maybe we're starting to see things in slow motion. And maybe we're starting to see some doors closing, some opportunities closing for us. Maybe we thought we had that job. Maybe we thought that interview went well. Maybe we thought that we had gotten that present just at the right time, but now it's going to show up late, or we didn't get it at all and now it's out of stock. And, now everything is slowing down to a halt, and we're like, holy crap, how are we going to save this? How are we going to make sure that everything is going to come out okay? And You know, maybe right now we feel like we're doing all of this stuff by ourselves. You know, husband's not helping us, grandma's not helping us, the kids aren't helping us. You know, we're constantly scrubbing and cleaning and doing all of this stuff, and we've got zero help. But you're not alone. You know, maybe you just haven't put your foot down right away. I have noticed myself that if I ask nicely many times, things don't get done. It's usually like when I go like batshit crazy that things happen. And that's just an observation. I know not everybody has this same experience. And I'm not saying like lose your mind and start throwing things at people, but you know, maybe if we show a little bit more sense of urgency, maybe the kids will help a little bit more. The husband will help a little bit more, right? We can get that support that we think we don't have. But remember, you're not alone. But we are in this waiting period right now to see what's going to happen. We're watching, we're waiting. And that is right now, that is a good thing to do because, again, like I said, we don't know what's going to happen. So watch, wait, let life slow down. It gives us a better perspective. When life is slowing down and we're just kind of in this standstill before we rocket off to wherever it is we're going, you know, this gives us the perfect opportunity to take a look around and really look at and take note of an inventory of the things that are going on around us. And I think that'll help. Your opportunities are not gone, at least not all of them, right? We do still have opportunities that are at our disposal because when one door closes, another opens. Unfortunately, you don't have the mindset at this time to see those other opportunities. Again, perspective is everything. We've got to watch and wait to see what happens. But I definitely have the firm belief that even though we see these opportunities for us closing, more opportunities are right around the corner, okay? So keep an eye out for that, Libra. Okay. Scorpio. It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. So I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But it don't snow here. It stays pretty green. Make a lot of money. I'm gonna put this crazy scene. I wish I had a river could skate away on. Wish I had a river. Oh, teach my feet to fly. I can't do that. I'm glad I got that far through it and I remembered those words. All right, Scorpio. Lots of drama. Again, I feel like this came out for you last week as well. Lots of drama that we're trying to get away from. This drama is really like we like to be independent, right? We like to not have to rely on people, but this drama really has you going and asking other people for help, or maybe asking other people for their opinions. It's really taking away a little bit of your independence at this time. But this drama, man, this drama is really, it's hard. It's going to be hard for you to get away from, right? Wasp spirit. I feel like if we use our minds wisely, which Scorpio, we always do, we always find our way to get out of crazy situations. Kind of like how I keep hitting my daggone desk. Kind of like how A cat can almost always find his way out of a paper bag. So too can you find your way out of the paper bag. So use that mind of yours very, very wisely, and we'll be able to scoot ourselves away from the drama. There's also a lizard spirit here saying that there's some planning that we need to get done. There are goals that we have set in our mind. Maybe we've got like a 3-year plan, but knowing Scorpio, you've got like a 5-month plan. But you know, definitely plan. We're dreaming our world into being. We're dreaming our world back to life. So get rid of the drama. Get rid of that drama. We don't need it. We don't need the family drama. We don't need the baby mama drama or the baby daddy drama. We don't need old friends bringing up the past. We don't need any of this stuff, right? So just move it on along, right? All right. Jess, we've got some great ideas too. We've got some great ideas. So the planning is very, very important at this time, okay, Scorpio? Stop looking into the past and look into the present, because what you need to make your dreams a reality is sitting right there in front of you. All right, Sagittarius. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bell ring. Snowing and blowing the bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells and jingle bells. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, kick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. All right, so it's actually funny because like the moment I said kick up your feet, Fox Spirit came up, and it's like, use those feet, think quick on your feet, which we haven't been doing. Turtle Spirit here in the upright, Fox Spirit in the reverse, Koala Spirit in the reverse, Snake Spirit in the reverse. So things slowing down. We need things to slow down because we're not thinking quick on our feet. We're not using that mind that we have so wisely, Sagittarius. Usually we're very, very witty. We're very quick to get things done. We're very quick to make things happen, you know, and it's just not working for us right now. So right now, slow and steady is our best course of action. Maybe we've got this feeling there's some things that we need to heal from. There's some hurt that has been brought to us that we feel like, you know, how can I learn from this mess? There's nothing I can learn from this. This is just crazy BS, and we're just hyper-focused on maybe the wrong things. And we're not giving ourselves enough time to process. We're not giving ourselves enough time to heal from the situation. And therefore, maybe we're feeling like there's no way that, you know, spirit did this. You know, like we live in a time where sometimes not everything is by chance. Not everything is a coincidence. You know, there's a cause and effect for everything. And maybe just because you didn't see the cause doesn't mean you don't get impacted by the effect of that cause. And so it's like, we feel like, what is this? You know, where's the plan in this? Where's the sense in this? I didn't do any of this. I don't understand any of this. And Just remember, like I said, there is a plan for everything. There is a reason why. Just because we don't see it, just because we're not the ones that did the cause, it's affecting us, and it's something that we need to heal from and for ourselves. But there is a reason for it. Sometimes we don't get to know that reason. Sometimes that reason is a mystery. But the planning, the healing, the moving on, that is us. That is on us to do. So get back your lotus of control. Get back you. Take this time where it's slow and really process everything that's going on around you. Okay? All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. All right, so a couple of very interesting cards for you, Capricorn. There's something new that we're starting, right? We got this beginner mind. There's something new that we're starting, maybe a project, maybe a new hobby. I know one of my Capricorn friends, he's trying something new. He's trying something new and it's brand new. So there's like little kinks that he's got to work out, you know, different types of materials that he's got to think about. But this is all beginning planning stages for something new, a new hobby that he really, really enjoys. And in that, you know, he's using his mind. He's using pig spirit. He's using that mind of his wisely, planning out. Just like you guys, all you Capricorns are really great at that. The planning, the making sure everything is in perfect order, crossing your T's, dotting your I's. You're very, very good at that. Continue to do so, okay? It's going to work out into, you know, it's going to work to your benefit. The whale spirit here, okay? Trust in the great mysteries. This is my card that talks all about learning, education, you know, really deep diving into knowledge, maybe reading some books, some articles, you know, really teaching yourself things that you need maybe for your hobby, or that you need for work, or that you need to research that really expensive toy that your kid wants, right? So there's definitely some education in here. There's definitely some learning that will be occurring in your life. There are some in-betweens that we're not balancing properly right now. Maybe there are some of us Capricorns that have maybe taken on too much work, taken on too many things, and we just don't have time for all of it. You know, it is very unbalanced. We have so much stress. There is one Capricorn that I know where he takes on so much work that he makes himself sick. And that's not a healthy balance. That's not healthy in betweens. And so there is a good, you know, pushing yourself to strive. But when you push yourself so hard that you end up making yourself sick, or you end up not having a good home relationship. You're not home enough. You're not there for your kids, your wife, your husband. You know, that is an imbalance. And we need to bring that balance back, okay? There's an imbalance with our head and our heart space as well. And it's time for us to fix that balance and embrace it, okay? Sometimes, and I know this is terrible, everyone's like, strive for success, strive for the sky. I'm going to be that person that's a little bit more realistic. Sometimes it's okay to be mediocre. It's fine. Not everybody is going to be that grade A lawyer. Not everybody is going to be that top-notch heart physician or that top-notch psychologist or the best salesperson ever to roam the earth. Not everybody is going to be Jeff Bezos or you know, the first, not everybody is going to be the first female president, you know, or the first female vice president for that matter. That's not for everybody. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Reach for the stars if that is something that you are striving for, but you don't have to, and don't let anybody force you to do that. Okay. It is okay to be mediocre. That's very important for me to tell Capricorns, because y'all don't like to be mediocre. It's okay, I promise. Aquarius. I still don't even know this song. That's so terrible, I know. Aquarius. Christmas time. No need to. At Christmas time. Banish shade. We let in light, we banish shade. In our world of plenty, we can express so much joy. Christmas time. Oh, my Aquarius, Loki has come back to pay you another visit. So, Coyote Spirit, okay? Some divine detours that are going on right now. White Raven Spirit, trusting in your own magic and in your own abilities and your own intuition. And Stag Spirit taking the lead. You are being encouraged now at this time to put one foot forward, stop hiding in the shadows, and really take the lead and take charge in some of the more personal aspects of your life. And Coyote Spirit, he is a detour, he is a trickster by nature, but sometimes the trickster can teach you amazing lessons. And it is a hard path to walk. Not everybody likes taking the path less traveled, but you are really good at it, Aquarius. And if you take the lead in this path, like I know you will, great things will come in for you. Loki's going to give you great things, okay? And again, White Raven Spirit, messengers of the gods, right? Telling you need to trust in yourself, trust in your beliefs, trust in what you have going on for yourself. It's actually very, very beautiful. Spider Spirit here as well in the reverse. Maybe we don't have enough patience, but we really need to have patience in our journey, because Coyote Spirit does not take, like I said, is not the easy path. It is the path less traveled. It is a longer path. And if we don't have patience, the divinity in the long path or the goodness or the awesomeness of that long path will never be shown. So give yourself a little bit of patience and a little bit of time. Okay? And last last but not least, Pisces. Hold on, I need to see something really quick. Yes, okay. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Lick the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. All right. And before I summon Grandma again, let's turn Frank Sinatra. Okay, so a couple of things. Pisces, my lovely little fishies that we are, my little puddly messes. We've got a couple of cards that we need to talk about. Butterfly spirit in the reverse. Something is blocking our transformation, our growth, our development. We're trying to go into the, take those next steps. But something I believe is blocking us. We also have armadillo, swan spirit, and groundhog spirit in the upright. Setting healthy boundaries. Pisces, we are terrible at setting healthy boundaries. And at this time, I am telling you, exclamation points all around. Set those boundaries, set those boundaries, set those boundaries. It's super important for us right now. There is some deep diving that we're currently doing, some meditation maybe, thinking about, what our next steps are to make this transformation happen. Really looking at and focusing on the questions of, is this what I need at this time? Do I want to keep pursuing this? Do I need to change? Do I need to correct course? And these are all questions that I believe we are asking ourselves at this time, because there are a lot of pressures that we are undergoing. And maybe we're not sure if we can handle all of them or that we have the time for all of them. So really, we're doing a lot of thinking and a lot of meditation. And then, of course, we've got groundhog spirit here, right? We've got to let things go. Pisces, we hold on to a lot of things and maybe wallow in those things a little too much. Sometimes it is best for us to see the issue, see the obstacle, see whatever it is that we've got going on. Give it the space, right? Give those emotions the space necessary, but then let it go. Don't harp on those emotions. Don't stay in that spot, okay? There is a place for those emotions. And I'm not saying that you have to be happy all of the time, because dear Lord, no, that now you're denying yourself a whole nother set of emotions that you absolutely need to feel. You're not going to be happy all the time. You're going to be angry, sad, frustrated, passionate, loving. There's a plethora of emotions out there, and you're only allowing yourself to feel a certain number of them. And it's time, we give ourselves that space for the emotions, and then we let them go. Because when we let them go, we can develop more, right? Surrender. It's time to surrender and let go that which no longer serves us. And then again, for all of my signs, if you have stayed this long, remember, very, very, very important. Self-love is a big thing. Self-care is a big thing. This is Christmas time. This is a time where not everybody can be happy, especially, some people are alone, and even more so now that we've got COVID and we've got these issues. So even more so, there are people that are really feeling the loneliness of this time of year. Give your friends a call. Give that person a virtual hug. Send a text message. Let these people know. Let everybody know that you are there for them, that you love them, that you are not alone. They are not alone. Even if you can't physically be there for somebody during this time, you can still be there on the phone, in spirit. Let them know that they are cared for and that they are loved. Because there are so many people where this time of year is actually more depressing than any other time of year. So make sure we do that. Make sure we spend the time that we have left with our grandparents, with our elderly, spend time with our ancestors in remembrance. Give all of our veteran friends a little call or write them a letter. Thank them for their time. Let them know that they're not alone too. You have some vets who are completely alone. So maybe this is my little, spiel about making sure that we are all still connected, because we are living in the same interconnected web of consciousness. We all impact each other in one way or another. And wow, I wish I had taken a look at that sooner. This whole side of my face is dark. But yeah, like I was saying, this is a very, very hard time of the year for people. So we are all connected. We are all one. And let's make sure that we remember that this time of year. Okay? So thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I hope these messages resonated with you. And even if they didn't, the whole point of this is to make you happy, is to make you laugh, put a smile on your face, entertain you. If that's all it is just entertainment. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. If I made you laugh and I made you smile, then I did my job. Thank you very much. Namaste. And God bless.